Just two more races left for season 15, the Downforce Racing Cup Series. Tonight at Kansas, season 15, round number 14 here tonight. Next week, the championship race. Hello, everybody in chat here tonight. Brian, Brendan, John. I'm glad to see y'all out there. Looks like we've got about 5 out there right now, 4 likes. It should be a good race out here tonight. Now, we've got 17 in the lobby. Should have probably 16, 15 start. Should have 17. We'll see exactly how a few drivers are feeling here tonight. But, of course, everybody, Joshua Medlock here. Glad to see y'all out there. Already got the pre-race analytics pulled up here. We'll take a look at the point standings here in just a little bit. But the air temp of 66, track temp of 68. Night race, per the usual with these guys. So shouldn't become, the track temp should not be an issue at all. Of course, we really don't know what line it's going to be until they get into race time. Let's hope it's not just a single file line here at Kansas. Hopefully all 3 lines play a factor and they're able to do some passing out here. We'll keep an eye on how the cars are reacting. Tires could fall off as well. We'll definitely keep an eye on it. Now 140 laps in total here tonight. And our stages, of course, 35, 36 for stage 1, stage 2, 70, 71 here tonight. Then the shootout to the end, no tire limits, 100% fuel. We're looking at about 55 to 60 laps on fuel. Tires will probably definitely be shot by then. I don't think they'll be able to go both stages. They'll come down stage 1, then do stage 2, and then, probably pit again and then get out there and kind of see how the car is going to react, 40, 50, 60 laps into the run. They'll probably split it, come down for the final time. Of course, cautions can play a factor into that too. You get a late yellow or, an early yellow. We'll see exactly how that all plays out. Pit road, though, 45 miles an hour. We've already seen this week pit road being a problem spot, throughout the races we've done here so far this week on Maxspeed TV. So definitely going to have to keep an eye on pit road here tonight. So they got to be careful. 45-mile-an-hour pit road speed and the pace speed here at Kansas Motor Speedway, 65 miles an hour. We're going to jump over here into the point standings here tonight. Now, we got 2 races left. I mean, we could have a massive change, but I doubt it. Right now, Benny Mayestas over the top spot, 79 ahead of Jeff there in second. Todd McGregor in third, but Charlie right there behind him in fourth. So very, very good battle from about third on back, third, fourth, and fifth. You got Todd, like I said, second and third, Charlie in fourth. Paul Crumry in the fifth spot. Keith Hanlon. Do not see Keith here tonight, but Keith there in the 6th spot at 387. Austin Williams here in 7th, 375. Terry Adams in 8th at 370. Michael Whitaker in 9th at 365. And Dave Hunt running out the top 10 at 348. But you could just see the difference in, how close some of these drivers are to one another. Definitely a battle between 3rd, 4th, and 5th. Then you get back a little bit further. You've got Austin behind Keith, Terry behind Austin, Mike behind Terry, Dave behind Michael. A little bit of a gap there between Dave and John Anderson, but, still definitely John could pick up a spot here tonight or next week, depending on how Dave does, how John does. So definitely could see a movement there. Corey Moore and Stephen Lane coming in too tonight, tied for the 12th spot at 281. So definitely a good battle there. A little bit further back, Chris Walker, 47 behind Lane and Moore. They're in 14th. Bob in 15th, but still relatively close. Caden the Henry Oaks coming in late in the season. Already grabbed 3 wins, 3 in a row. He is at 16th, 207. He's 13 behind Bob. Thomas Taylor in 17th at an even 200. 7 behind Caden. Ryan and Patty up 3 at 18th at 174.26 behind Thomas. Michael Baker, that's Hoot. He is in 19th, 148.26 behind Ryan. And Fred Williams, he is in the top 20 and 20 at the 146. He is only 2 behind Hoot Baker there. So definitely could see some movers going into the championship race next week at Phoenix. We'll see how everything stacks up after tonight. I will be late next Thursday, but I will definitely try to be here for the end of the race. I got to work, but I will try to make it back before the end of the race so we can catch the end of it, crown the champion, and get ready for the next season. But they are getting into qualifying here, folks. So we're going to go ahead and step aside and play the national anthem provided by Madison Rising. So hang tight, folks. We'll be right back here on MaxspeedTV TV at Kansas here in just a minute.
Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fights, oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket track, the bombs busting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, traitors that star-spangled banner, yeah, wave for the land under the prairie, and the home of the brave. Because we are the brave. Yes, we are the brave. We'll fight you in name, the name of the brave. We are the US of A. For those unaware, that flag is still there. It's our future to save, stand of the brave, the US of A. Oh, traitors that star-spangled banner, yeah, wave for the land of the brave, and the
This is Rio of Madison Rising, and you're watching MaxspeedTV TV.
Alrighty, folks, we're back. Qualifying underway here. 5.5 minutes left. Vinny Bass to some of the top spot. Ahead of Charlie Woods there in second. Todd McGregor third. PK just went up into the fourth spot. Bob Lockevar in fifth. John Anderson right now in sixth. Hanover seventh. Thomas eighth. Jeff ninth. And Dave Hunt running out the top 10. Looks like Caden right now. Ooh, Jeff just went up into the fourth spot there with a time of 30.732. He is officially done, though it looks like, I do believe. Caden has not started officially his first lap yet, nor has Mike, Fred, or Steven. Mike will probably start in the back. Steven will probably start toward the back. Fred may or may not start. We'll see. We'll see what Fred does. If he does, he'll, stay out as long as he can. Y'all hear me crunching on something, folks. I'll be eating celery, so I'll try to keep it at a minimum. Alright, well, Caden's first lap doesn't look like it counted. 31.061. He is the only driver out on the track, so really the only one we're watching right now. 37.74. That is going to put him up into the sixth spot. He's on his third lap right now. 2 more to go. This one and 1 more. And a 36.87. That's going to move him up into second. Now his final lap. Is he going to be able to knock Vinny off the top spot here? Or is Vinny going to grab the pole out here tonight at Kansas? Oh, Caden tagging the wall. And a 37.36. Not going to be enough. Vinny is, from the looks of it, going to grab the pole out here tonight at Kansas Motor Speedway. I do believe Caden is officially done with his qualifying laps here tonight. Yeah, he is done. So Vinny grabbing the pole out here tonight. Starting things off here this evening. Let's go and get Vinny down here real quick. Vinny, got a copy there, buddy? Well, coming into tonight, buddy, you're 79 points ahead of Jeff Hollingsworth, for the lead championship. But, you got tonight next week, so technically it's not officially done, but, you got a good lead on him. Coming into tonight, what do you got to do to maintain that lead? How do you take care of your tires and stay off that wall here tonight, buddy? Yeah, I mean, you really just got to really just kind of stay focused, tonight, next week, anything can happen, Vinny, you know it as well as I do, but you've got a good lead over him. Yeah, you know, the really the battles is Todd, Charlie, Paul, you know, and kind of on back. But, you know, as a driver out there coming into tonight, you know, how do you take care of your tires? You think tire wear is going to be a problem? Oh, okay. What to expect? Yeah, yeah. I don't know. I'm having issues with people. Y'all coming through TeamSpeak here, so I may have to stop it. But I'll let everybody know kind of what you said. Tires definitely could be a problem. Running down the leader for sure. So we're gonna let you get that there and grid up, Vinny. We're gonna grid you all up here tonight too. I gotta work on figuring out why you guys ain't coming through TeamSpeak, and well, I'll get that all worked out. So good luck down there, buddy, and we'll see kind of what happens, man. Good luck. Thank you. All right, yeah, having some problems. All right, well, I'm going to go ahead and grid them up here real quick. And let's see here. Our starting grid here tonight. Vinny Mass just grabbing the pole with a 35.63. Congratulations to Vinny on pole. Caden Henry going to start on the outside of him in second. Charlie in third. Todd McGregor, fourth. Jeff Hollingsworth, fifth. Paul Crummer, sixth. Bob Blackamara, seventh. John Anderson in eighth. Hanover, fifth. Ninth. And Thomas Taylor, 10th. Dave Hunt in 11th. Chris Walker, 12th. Daniel Williams, 13th. Corey Moore, 14th. Keith Hanlon, 15th. Keith didn't make it in tonight. Michael Whitaker, 16th. Fred Williams, 17th. Stephen Lane going to round out our field here tonight in 18th. All right, well, let's get them down here real quick. All right, well, let's hope I fix the problem. All right, a big shout out to, of course, Purple Heart Homes, 501c3 nonprofit, the MaxspeedTV TV White Flag here tonight. Their mission to honor those who serve by providing housing solutions, employment opportunities for veterans, core values, commitment to excellence, integrity, compassion, teamwork, and respect. Of course, a big shout out to Dubby. There is Purple Heart Homes. Big shout out to Dubby, GG, for partnering with MaxspeedTV TV. Energy drinks made specifically to help you be better. No fillers, no maltodextrin, and no fake dyes. Use MSTV 10% for 10% off your order. We are rolling off here. All right, well, here we go. Pace car will dive off to the safety of pit road for the first time here tonight. There it goes. It didn't tie into the Geico start zone for the first time here this evening. And, of course, the green will be out. Here we go, folks. Green is out. Buggity, buggity, buggity. We are racing here tonight at Kansas Motor Speedway. Already seeing side by side behind them. Charlie, Todd, Jeff. Ooh, Jeff making a move right up in front of the 96 of PK. And the first lap gonna go to Vinny. At the line, 139 more to go. Let's go ahead and mosey on through the field here. And a look at what's going on. Oh, no. Thomas up into the wall. 3 wide. Dave and John. Oh, and Chris Walker making contact as Thomas was up to the outside wall. Oh, that's going to put Corey Moore right on the tail of the 8 of Daniel Williams and Thomas. Michael Whitaker, Stephen Lay, Keith Hanlon battling back here. Stephen over to the outside wall, finding the wall as well a little early. Oh, Chris also finding the wall here tonight. About it for second already. Todd McGregor coming from 4th to 2nd. Just got around Caden. Caden's got company around him. Well, really, right behind him. That is Jeff. Well, let's watch Charlie here. Looks like Keith and Mike going at it back here too. Mike coming around Keith. Now he's got his eye set on Daniel Williams. Let's get back up here to Charlie. He is putting pressure on Jeff and Hayden right now. Ooh, Charlie getting a little squirrely, it looked like. Out of turn number 2. And Charlie coming around the 88 of Caden, PK, and John going at it back here for 6th. Man, the 88 pushed it up, then went straight down to the bottom. Jeff now up into the 2nd spot, coming around Todd McGregor. Charlie trying to get around the Caterpillar 71 to the inside, out of turn number 2, side by side. Oh, we've got a driver off pace. Hanover. Good save, Hanover. That could have been bad. Now Jeff putting pressure on Vinny. Charlie putting pressure on Todd. Hayden, John, Dave, Bob, all right here together as well. And a potential 3-wide situation. We are on PK. Now Charlie's starting to fall back here. Wasn't able to get around the 71. Now a battle for the lead, though. Jeff Hollingsworth to the inside of Vinny May Estes. Ooh, who's going to lead the lap? It's going to be Vinny getting the run. Both of them staying on the track, door to door. Oh, wow, that was close. Down into turn number 1 and out of 2 here momentarily. Jeff unable to fully get around him. We'll see if Jeff does a little crossover here down into turn number 1. We are keeping an eye on Charlie here, too. Still putting the pressure. There goes PK to the inside of the 71. Jeff does take over the lead for the first time. Tags the wall. But he is going to hold off Vinny and grab a lap here. 3 wide almost for the lead. Ava Hunt also coming up on Charlie and Todd out of turn number 2. And Paul has fell back to 7. John Anderson putting some pressure on Caden. Bob right behind them. Oh, John Anderson tagging the wall. I think we're going to be seeing a lot of that here tonight, unfortunately. Like PK now looking to the inside, or trying to figure out a way to get to the inside of Dave Hunt out of turn 4. Dave going to drop it down to the apron. I mean, that's a legal move. You can use the apron. You just better be careful. Coming back up, PK getting around Charlie. PK's got to run up to the back end of the 53. You never too old for trick-or-treating there, Brendan. I just like scaring the little kids. That's all I like doing. Oh, looks like Daniel Williams falling back here. Mike Whitaker to the inside. It's back toward the end of the field here. Got comers and goers. Mike still side by side with the 8. Oh, Keith way up to the outside wall. And the Pump King 17. And of course Halloween coming up. So what a way to represent Pump King. Oh, let's check out where everybody's at. Oh, Caden and Paul. Battle for 6. Ooh, looks like Caden and Paul getting really close. Paul missing Tuesday due to a concert he was at, an old Iron Maiden concert, but he's back in action here tonight with the guys. All right, back to single file. Let's get back here to Keith. Like, oh no, Corey Moore. Growmaster 45 car tagging the wall there as Hanover, the inside of him. Single file really up toward the front. Not seeing a whole lot going on. There's a lot going on back here. Hanover, Corey, Keith, Thomas, Mike, Steven now going at it down into 3. Looks like Dave Hunt, Todd McGregor going at it up here for 3rd now. Everybody, they're giving each other some room here. Charlie looking in the middle here. I thought Charlie was going to go 3 wide there for a second. But nope, he backed out of it. A little bit too early, I think. I think Charlie knows it as well. They have really not even separated themselves much here, folks. They are still pretty much right there together. Stephen Lane working right up ahead of Mike Whitaker and right to the inside of the field. Oh! Corey to the 57 of Thomas Taylor right there. Corey Moore tagging the wall again. I don't know if Greg's out there in chat here tonight or not, but he needs to call Corey and tell him to stay off the wall. Like Steven now looking to the inside of Thomas, coming to the inside of Corey. Couldn't get a twofer. Out of turn number 4, Corey into the wall again. And Steven not quite making the pass here yet. But looks like he will get around Corey now, bringing Mike right along with him. PK and John, as well as Bob. We're going to watch Bob here to the inside of John Anderson. John, kind of right there, right where he started. Looks like Corey falling back to the tail end. Charlie Woods, Dave Hott, Caden. Oh, Dave into the wall. Charlie did get around it at the right time. Oh, looks like Caden and Dave doing some dooring. Jeff up on Todd for 2nd. Todd to the outside. And Vinny starting to kind of pull away a little bit, about a little over a second. They are starting to go a little bit higher up the track here, though. That single line I was talking about earlier starting to, looks like come into play. Like Hanover getting way up into the wall. Hey Greg, how you doing? You told him? All right. And John Anderson to the inside of PK for 7. On trying to get around Bob. Bob right behind PK. They're all three in 7th, 8th, and 9th right here together. Got Dave, Caden, Charlie, Jeff, Todd, and Vinny. Vinny leading the way here. Back here to John, though. Oh, PK! Over to the wall. Front row, Raggy. I think we need to change Paul's scheme to QB. Like Hanover, Chris, Steven. Steven up into the 12th spot now. He's picking them off one by one, starting back at 18th. Is coming up on Hanover and Chris. Now, can get around both of them, then he'll be crack the top 10. But right now, Chris Walker and Hanover Fist really doing some battling here for that 10th spot. Keep an eye on it. Got to even watch two up here. John Anderson, Bob Lacavara, PK. It looks like Caden and Charlie going at it. Caden down to the inside of Charlie. Now that is Charles in iRacing. But I call him Charlie Charles. And they're still going to go at it here. That's for 4th. We're going to be coming to the stage here, though, folks, in about 10 laps already. Now, Jeff getting really close to the outside wall. That allowed Caden to get around. Now we're going to be officially at... about 10 laps to go here for stage 1. They're still duking it out up here, though. Looks like PK, Bob, and Anderson going at it. Stephen Lane up into the 10th spot now. One picking them off. One out. Chris into the wall again. Even inside of the top 10 now. One at a time. He has got his eye set now on John Anderson, but that is a little over 2.5 seconds, coming up on 3 seconds behind John. John is right here with Paul, Bob, and Dave. Dave is right up ahead of him. Looks like Hanover and Keith going at it back here. Ooh, Keith had to back off of it a little bit, not to get into the back of Chris Walker. That did allow Michael Whitaker to go to the outside. Now Keith's going to pop it right back down to the inside. Take it side by side for that 13th position. Still a long way to go, though. But we are winding down the laps here for stage 1. And, yeah, Jeff lost some spots. He's back in the 4th spot right now. Started 5th, but he's actually up a spot if you want to technically go off of that. But still a long way to go. John Anderson, Paul Cromer going at it right here. All onto the inside. We might have to pick on Paul at some point here tonight for missing Tuesday. I didn't pick on John. Oh, Dave into the wall. Dave, Bob, John right here together. PK, boy, that's going to stack them up again. This is 6th, 7th, 8th, and 9th right here together. John Anderson. Speaking of John here tonight before the broadcast, I'll probably see it in chat here tonight. A country singer named John Anderson. Well, and then you got John Anderson in chat here, or in the race here too. Well, got to jump up here and get off that real quick because Caden Henry just got around Todd McGregor for 2nd. Caden started in 2nd, but he did fall back. But now he has fought his way back up here to the Crunchyroll 88 in 2nd. Todd McGregor there in 3rd. He is going to keep it pretty close, but, you know, Vinny right now just, he gone. Not really too worried about him. He's 3 seconds ahead of Caden, Todd, and Jeff right now. So not really too worried about Vinny at the moment. Now, Vinny could make a mistake. Don't get me wrong. You know. But, you know, really not worried about him at the moment. Getting back here to Hunt, Lockavar, Anderson, and Paul again. This is where we've got still these guys pretty much single file, these 4 drivers. Anywhere between a 1/10 of a second to about 2/10. Dave Hunt right there. Dave leading Bob at the moment. Ooh, here comes John. Out of 2, boy, man, these guys are keeping it close. Now, Steven is at about 2.5 seconds back now. Oh, John Anderson got a little tight, got up into the wall, kept the momentum going. I don't know how. Oh, Dave got into the wall there, too. Oh, that's going to allow Bob to go to the inside. Oh, that hurt. Oh. Dave did say he would probably find the wall at some point here tonight. Oh, no, and he did it again. Oh, and John. And that kind of upset Paul, too. Ouch. And a battle for third. Hollingsworth and Todd going at it now. Lap number 34. Not quite 35 yet. Next time by will be the white flag, though, folks. Looks like Corey Moore just now went a lap down. The wall is not helping him out too well. But long way to go. Oh, Jeff into the wall. Oh, Todd pushed up. They darn. White flag in the air one more time around. At the moment, oh no, PK down pit road. Oh, interesting. Aiden in second, still a battle for third. Fourth, you got Charlie right here in fifth as well, but across the stripe, Vinny get a win. Stage number 1 here tonight. Leading all but 1 lap. All right, we'll get Vinny up here in just a moment. One stage down and another one to go. Go ahead and get this all squared away here, though. Oh, you can definitely see that number 70 on that car. Wow. A very good job with it. At time makes it really pop. And Vinny gonna slide right into his box here. Well, folks, we got about 9 watching, 10 watching, and 5 likes. Can we hit 10 likes here tonight? One more race after tonight. Championship race next week. Vinny be... Ooh, that is close. And I think Jeff beat him off. He did. Wow. Well, let's get down here and talk with Vinny here again. Alrighty, Vinny, winning stage 1, all but 1 lap, buddy, there, the first stage. Man, talk about it. You were on rails. How was your tires there on that first run? Vinny?
Oh, I was pushing the wrong button. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah, I got some data here. Feels good. It's definitely tight and loose at the same time. So I think as long as you're out in front, you get some clean air, you'll be fine.
So clean air definitely going to be a big factor, I think, too. And, of course, you had a humongous gap there. You were kind of running away with it. But Jeff beat you off the line here on the pit road. But, you know, still nevertheless, man, we got another stage to go. Now, how do you contend with that dirty air now? Or do you try to get around Jeff as quickly as you can?
We'll see. That's when things change. So I got to figure that out. I definitely don't want to get that air taken from me. So we'll see. I'll try to race here as clean as possible and stay away from any kind of incidents and worry about my tires. So regardless, I'm going to save as much as I can, whether they start to leave a little bit or not. But yeah, that's the game right now. It's the outside lane, and that's the fastest lane right now, and uses less tire wear at that moment. So we'll see.
All righty, Vinny. Well, good luck down there, buddy. Got another stage to go, and then a shootout to the end. But one stage at a time, man. Good luck.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. All right. Well, that was Vinny Ballesta, Stage 1 winner out here tonight. Let's go ahead and get up to the top here and kind of look at it, see what we got. All right, we got Jeff, Vinny, Caden, Charlie, Todd, Bob, Dave, Mike, Hanover, and Steven. Rounding out our top 10, Thomas, Daniel Williams, Keith Hanlon, Chris Walker, John Anderson, Corey Moore back on the lead lap, and Paul Crumry is going to be back on, or going to be on the lead lap here or something. Not entirely sure what that was all about, but nevertheless, he is going to be at the tail end. 17 of them back at it here. And there could have been, but we'll see how that all takes place. It looks like Jeff going to be on the outside. I do believe that is where he has chosen to go. That's going to put Vinny on the inside. The leader has lane choice on restarts. All right. And the pace car is off and away. Here we go into the restart zone. And Jeff on the loud pedal green back out. And he drops it all the way to the bottom. And then back up into the racing surface right ahead of Charlie. And here comes Caden out of the inside already. Oh, Caden got loose. Gonna have to lock it down. He goes all the way to the back. Oh, not what you wanted to see, but got a little loose there. I don't think he got tagged by anybody out of turn number 2. Nope. And we do got a yellow, though. Oh, no, this yellow is going to come back right back here. Oh, it looks like John Anderson might have gotten a little loose here. Let's kind of see what happened to John first. Oh, yeah, he started to get loose, got into the, oh, he didn't quite get into the wall, but he come down at the wrong time trying to save it. And Corey was right there, and no, that is going to put John into the outside wall. Corey takes a lick to the outside wall as well. Ouch. Ugh. Well, unfortunately, we just kind of seen what happened, and I mean, it's just unfortunate that that happened, but they do get 3 fast repairs, so they are able to get down pit road, use fast repair, get right back out. That does help in a way. I hate that they got involved in that, but just hard. It looked like hard racing. And cold tires too, folks. Cold tires is not anything to mess around with. So, You got to definitely be careful. It does look like we are going to have some drivers. Oh, yeah, John's got some heavy damage, it looks like, on that number 56 machine. We got some drivers coming down pit road. Thomas Taylor, Chris Walker, Keith Hanlon, John Anderson, Caden Henry. We've seen Caden get loose there. And, of course, Corey is coming down as well. So we do got some drivers. I'm breaking it down pit road here. Let's go ahead and pick on Paul. All righty, Paul.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to pick on you tonight because I couldn't pick on you Tuesday, so...
That's okay. That's okay.
Well, how you feeling out there? What's it looking like, buddy?
Well, I was having some problems with my wheel. I think I got a bad cord or something going on here because it kept dying on me, and then my throttle would act weird, so I was going all over, ping-ponging all over the place, so I was trying to back out of everybody, and when it tried to get into the pits, and the pedal was stuck, and it wouldn't get, it wouldn't hit the brakes, so I got a penalty, and
oh no,
I ended up back here. So I mean, the track is good. I love this track. It's just the equipment is failing me tonight for some reason. So, but I'm hoping to be back up here in the next couple laps. I'm gonna try to put the hammer down. I stopped and reset everything, and we should be good to go now.
Well, the struggle is real.
Oh my goodness, yeah, it's really pushy, and I mean, the setup is the setup. I mean, I don't think we could get anything better, but it's just really the draft is, the wake is absolutely horrific in these cars tonight for some reason. You get behind somebody and it just wants to snowplow.
Oh,
you get along somebody, you get somebody on the outside or the inside of you. The tail end just wants to touch the front end, and it's like I said, it's just the environment and how close the cars are running. It is what it is. It's nothing to do, like, nobody did anything wrong with the setup or anything. It's just she's a beast tonight for some reason. So
that makes it easier to drive. Some drivers are having an easier time than others, and unfortunately, you're one of the ones that's not having a very good time right now.
No, I'm not. I'm kind of quite PO'd at my wheel here. She just the cord. I ordered a couple new spare cords for it, so I think it's just over abuse, when you move wire back and forth like that so many times, that's what happens. They start getting a little disconnected in there. So I think she's having a little problem. So hopefully we'll get her back up front here.
Oh yeah, still got plenty of laps, plenty of time to go, buddy. Under 100, but still got plenty of laps here, Kansas. So good luck down there, PK. Glad to see you back at it. Hopefully you enjoyed your concert, but now you got races to worry about. So good luck, buddy.
All right, thanks, man. Iron Maiden rules. Thanks, brother.
You're welcome. All right, big PK right there. Back up front, though, we've got Jeff, Vinny, Todd, Charlie, Dave, Bob, Hanover, Mike, Steven, Daniel. Right, got the top 10. All righty, PK, we just talked to him. Thomas Taylor, Chris Walker, Keith Hanlon, Caden Henry, John Anderson, and Corey Moore. Right, I got the 17 car field. That's how they're going to line up here. Lap number 45, coming to 46 when we get the green here, folks. All right, pace car is off and away once again here, folks, and into the start zone. And Jeff on the loud pedal, greens out. Everybody can be on the loud pedal now. Gotta be careful of Vinny wasting no time to go to the inside of Jeff. Vinny did not want to get caught up into that dirty air. And, whoa, you just seen when Vinny come up right in front of Jeff, how loose Jeff's car got. I don't know if that was a combination of just the way they were racing or that's just how it is right now, but that was rough. But good save there. Looks like Charlie and Todd going at it up here for third. You got Stephen and Thomas going at it back here. Well, now Mike coming around Stephen Lane for 9. Stephen back into the 10th. You got PK right behind Stephen Lane. Thomas Taylor to the outside. Chris Walker, Caden Henry going at it back here door to door. Side by side, Keith Hanlon right behind them with John Anderson as well in tow, and Corey Moore. So everybody's still bunched up right here together. Not much change per se going on. I do want to get up here to Daniel Williams and Mike Whitaker, though, real quick, because Mike is coming up on the 8. Glad to see Daniel having a good time and running really good out there. PK going to drive around to the outside of Steven. Steven running the bottom. Probably not feeling too comfortable out there on the outside. Oh, no! Caden! Oh, Caden got into Chris. Caden goes up into the wall. Good save by Chris, but ouch. That hurt. That allowed John to get to the inside of the 88. Chris fell back to 15th. Now we're seeing a lot of aero tight, aero push. Dump trucking, I guess if that's what you want to call it. Keith on the outside of Corey. Corey on the inside, going to slide up in front of Keith. I do see a battle between Paul and Daniel, though. It looks like Paul going to go to the inside of Daniel Williams. Daniel going to fall back to 10th now. Steven going to try to get up there. Steven's got company with Caden. And a battle for the lead. Got to get up here. Battle for third as well. You got Jeff and Vinny going at it. You got Dave Hunt, Todd McGregor. Oh, they were going at it. Here comes Charlie. Whoa! Whoa, Bob. I think Bob's playing follow the driver in front of him because Vinny got loose, Todd got loose, and then Bob got loose. Wow, and here we go, another battle for the lead, Jeff and Dave. And I think Jeff had it at the line, but Dave was still right there. Man, like PK and Mike going at it here real quickly. Oh, PK got a little tight. Oh, yeah, and PK was just talking about that too. Man. Thomas Taylor, Corey Moore, Chris Walker, Keith Hanlon, all right here. 14th, 15th, 16th, 17th. Oh, no! Corey Moore, an innocent bystander, looks like on that one. Oh, no. Well, let's get back here and find out what actually happened. Oh, no. All right. So, it looks like, look like Corey might have tagged the 33 of Chris Walker. Chris could have started to get loose there a little bit, too. The chase view of it. Oh, yeah. Chris definitely getting loose there, and Corey was just right there on him. We'll back it up a little bit here. We can see that right there, Chris is loose. Corey's right there. Corey gets into the back of Chris. That sends Chris down into Keith. Keith, innocent bystander on that one. Then Chris right back over to the track right there in front of Corey. Corey nowhere to go. Gonna get another piece of Chris Walker. Chris right into the wall hard. And you see the Growmaster star, the hood on is up on Corey, and then of course Keith Hanlon too getting some damage on that as well. Chris and Corey probably, yep, looks like another fast repair gonna be used for the both of them. And some drivers down pit road. Other drivers are staying out. Let's go talk to Charlie. He's been kind of hanging out up front here tonight. Let's bring him down here. Charlie, got a copy there, buddy?
I do.
Hey, man, well, you've been hanging out up toward the front most of the race, and, you know, you've been cut up there. Good battles going on there, too, but, man, we talked to Paul as well, and I'm sure you're feeling it as well. Aero push, aero tight, dump trucking it down there. How you feeling, man?
Yeah, as long as you can keep that left side of your car down below them a little bit, it's not too bad. But you get right in their wake, and it's horrible. So I've been running the bottom most of the time. I run the top a little bit, see what I can pick up here.
Yeah. So do you think you got something for these guys because of the way everybody is really staying close together? Do you think you can make something happen, Charlie?
It's gonna be hard to say. You know, everybody's so close, and then when you do decide to make a move, the person in front of you made a move, and it blocks you. It's not a block on purpose. It's just, you know, if somebody blocks, and then you're back to square one trying to figure it out again.
Yeah. You know, I've been seeing it on the restarts. You know, somebody get a good run, they'll pull up, like, you know, Vinny pulled up in front of Jeff, I believe it was, and Jeff got really loose. I mean, that air hits, and it's like, you know, you got to be very careful.
Oh yeah, and then you'll get tight coming off in the middle of the corner. It'll start getting tight, so then you got to lift, and it's just, you know, back and forth. So it's been fun though.
Yep.
So I got to give it credit there. Todd back there, and Vinny and Caden before he got real loose there. So
Yeah.
we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, well, we still got a long way to go, Charlie. So good luck down there, buddy. Keep digging at it, man.
Yeah, we'll keep trying. We'll see how it goes here. Hopefully we can get another stage, couple points in the stage, and go from there for getting near the end of the season here.
Yeah. All righty, buddy. Well, good luck, you know, for the rest of stage 2, and we'll see what happens, man. Good luck.
I appreciate it.
All right. Well, that was Charlie. Let's see here if we can get another one here. I don't know if the lights are off yet or not. Let's check it out. Lights are not off, so we're going to go ahead and pull somebody else down here. How about we pull down Bob here? Bob, got a copy there, buddy?
Hey, I got you.
Hey, man, well, you know, it's been kind of an up and down night for some drivers, but everybody's doing a really good job for the most part. What are you feeling down there? You feeling what everybody else is feeling?
I guess I'm feeling what everyone else is feeling. The outside's working really well. I think we can control tire wear. The drop-off is not terrible. The car feels good on these longer runs, at least the runs that we've had so far.
Okay, so is the aero tight?
It is a little bit aero-tight, but that top line doesn't seem to be having too much of an effect on that. It's actually slightly loose all the way up top.
Okay, all right. Well, still...
but it feels good. The car is racy. You can race.
Yeah, and that's always good to see that you can race it out. So, I mean, we still got a ways to go, so good luck down there, Bob. We'll see what happens, man.
Roger, thank you.
Thank you. All right, Bob Locavara there. We got 2 interviews in. That caution. And perfect timing, too, because they're diving it down into turn number 3. We've got Jeff Hollingsworth, Vinny Bastis, Charlie Woods, Tom McGregor, Hanover Fisk, Mike Whitaker, John Anderson, Paul Crumride, Dave Hunt, Caden Henry, top 10, Daniel Williams, Bob Locavara, Thomas Taylor, Stephen Lane, Keith Handling, Corey Moore, and Chris Walker is 1 lap down, but they are still out here. Now, they do get 1 more fast repair, so they're okay for now, Greg. And Green is back out. Stage 2 continues. Eddie on the top side, Jeff on the bottom, Charlie looking to the inside of Todd McGregor. You've got Hanover and EK going at it back here with Caden in tow as well. Caden up into the wall once again. And a lot of drivers tagging that wall here tonight. Oh, don't worry. I'd be doing the same thing if I was out there. Out into turn number 1, Michael Whitaker on the outside of Dave Hunt. Bob right up ahead of them. John Anderson right onto the inside. Right behind them, you got Daniel Williams, Stephen Lane, Thomas Taylor, Keith Hanlon. A lot of action right now going out onto the track out of turn number 4. Ooh, Mike got close to the wall again, or got close to the wall that time. I don't think he hit it, but he got close. Yeah, one more fast repair. Yeah, he's all right. Hopefully he doesn't have to use it. The way these cars are racy. Looks like Hanover and Bob running the top side. We've seen that a lot here. Dave, ooh, got a little tight there. Ooh, Bob got a little loose there too. Looks like they are okay though. Oh man, and we're skilled. Oh no, John Anderson up into the wall. Oh, we seen the sparks fly off that one. Oh, and then Bob into the wall. Mike right behind him had to drop low. Oh, that could have been bad. But good save by Bob, good save by Mike, good track awareness by John. Wow, looks like Keith under fire here too by Thomas Taylor and potentially Corey Moore. Chris at the tail end of the field here, right behind the group, taking it easy. Uh-oh, and I say that, and Chris hits the wall. All right. Probably need to just stop talking about drivers out here tonight. Ooh, Keith got a little tight, had to back off of it. Did not want to push up into the 8. Across the stripe. Number 63 here, though, folks. Like still a good battle going on back here. Keith and Daniel. Ooh, Corey. Thomas. Corey falling back a spot here to Chris. Chris driving around to the outside. That would be Chris Walker. Like Stephen Lane coming up onto the inside of Mike Whitaker here. That would be for 11th. We've seen Stephen, I believe, as high as 8th. And he's just picking them off one at a time. All he's doing. John right up ahead of them. We'll keep an eye on Mike and Stephen here. Looks like Mike going way up high. Even down on the bottom. Keith's coming as well. Across the stripe once again. That's going to be lap 65. 5 more laps till the white flag. 6 more laps till the yellow for the stage. Like we got a good battle back here. Aiden, Paul, Dave. Right here down into turn number 1. All on the outside. Caden on the bottom as well as Dave on the bottom. Well, now out of 2, they go up to the high line. We'll stay right here on Paul real quick. Kind of watch these 3. Kind of what happens. Ooh. Now Dave's gonna drop it down to the bottom. Paul going to the high, going back up to the high side by side down into turn number 1 here. Lap 67. Wanting the final laps of stage 2 down here. Dave got a little tight, got a little squirrely, but good save there. Ooh, Paul got tight. That opened the door up for Dave just to drive around him at the bottom, and he's going to do just that. Ooh, putting some air on PK there. Now Dave, wow, that scared me, Dave. Stop that. Now Charlie up to the top side here. Caden on the bottom. Get back up here to the P4, P5 position. Like Charlie fighting that outside line. Caden still trying to get around him. And Caden is going to get around him for now. And Betty 1.5 seconds ahead of Jeff. Jeff's got company with Todd. Caden's coming as well. Caden has got his eye set on Todd for 3rd. It looks like Hanover and Bob going at it back here as well for 8th. We'll definitely keep an eye on this. Ooh, Bob got loose again. Wow. And Steven starting to come back up through the field here too, folks. He's up into 11th now. He's got his eyes set on John, Bob, and Hanover. Looks like Keith and Mike, they were going at it real quickly back there behind Steven, but they got it sorted out. Got Dave Hunt, Charlie going at it again. White flag is already in the air, though. And here we go across the stripe. We got a battle for second. Vinny's going to win the stage. And Caden is going to take the P2 here. But Vinny, stage 2 and stage 1 winner here tonight. You just see how concentrated I get on the race, and I lose track of our stage number. That's just part of it. Get really into it. Now, next thing you know, we're, at the end. All right, we'll get Vinny down here and we'll have a talk with him. 55 to 60 laps on fuel. Well, that's going to put us right now about 70, and it'll be probably about 67-ish. I do not think they can make it, though. I believe they'll have to pit at least once. Now, the question is, when do they pit? Do they bank on a yellow? What do you think, their mindset is, folks? Looks like Charlie did a out, I do believe. Yes, he did. So he will lead a lap. And off of pit road, Vinny is going to get beat out by Caden this time. But Vinny, stage 2 winner. Let's go ahead and get Vinny back down here real quick. Vinny! Are you there?
Sir.
Are you there? All right.
Here.
Well, stage 2 winner here, buddy. Sweep of the stages. It looks like Caden beat you out, but now we get down to the wire of the race. Y'all cannot make it to the end, fuel-wise.
I don't know. Yes and no.
Yes and no.
It's close. It's close. So we'll see who wants to take that risk.
Okay, so it's that close. Okay.
Yeah.
So depending on where a yellow potentially would come out will depend on if somebody wants to risk it for the biscuit.
Yeah, we got a couple yellows here, so that might change everyone's decision here coming up to the last sector here, or the last stage.
Okay. All right. Well, alrighty then. So I guess we'll see kind of how it all works out and plays. But hey, stage 2 winner, buddy. You're just keep racking it up. Now you got to finish out the race, man. Can you get the sweep?
We'll see, man. I feel really good right now. I got to keep Jeff away from the front, because if he gets there, it's going to be a tough battle again.
Alrighty. Well, good luck down there, buddy. Got under halfway here. Finish it out. So good luck,
yeah,
Vinny.
Lock and change.
Yep.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Yep. All right. I do not want to keep him down here, as long, because they've got racing to do. So our stages are done. Now let's see here if we can get. Let's get Keith up here. All right. Keith Hanlon, buddy. Got a copy?
10-4.
Hey, Keith. Well, it's Josh Medlock up here in the booth, man. You're running in 9th right now. You've been doing a few battles of your own out there, and you got the Pumpkin 17 back out onto the track. Of course, Halloween coming up, man. So, but, talk about it. How is it down there on the track? How are you feeling? What are you feeling? And what do you got to do, buddy?
First time driving in like 2 weeks, so I'm rusty.
Little rusty. All right. Well, let's hope everything works out. I can barely hear you, but I think I got it. But Keith, good luck down there. It looks like the lights are off, so we're gonna let you get back to it. Keith, good luck, bud.
Thank you.
All right. Well, glad to see him back out here on the track, getting back up to the front out of turn number 2. We got Vinny, Jeff, Todd, Paul, Dave, Bob, Steven, Hanover, and John Anderson and Keith Hanlon rounding out the top 10. Michael Whitaker, Thomas Taylor, Daniel Williams, Charlie Woods, Corey Moore, Caden Henry, and Chris Walker. Chris is still a lap down, though. All Chris needs is a yellow not to get involved in it. He does not want to be involved in it. But he definitely needs a yellow to get back on the lead lap. Eddie on the outside, Jeff on the bottom. Here we go. Pace cars off and away to the start zone. And green is out. Boy, Vinny drops it directly to the bottom, right in front of Jeff. The final stint of the race underway here tonight. The Downforce Racing Cup Series, Season 15, round number 14 here tonight at Kansas. Oh, Jeff loose. Oh, he wasn't the only one. Paul got loose as well. Boy, that stacked everybody up. Wow. And oh no, Jeff and Dave. No, yellow's going to come out. Oh, no yellow. No yellow off that. Wow, that. Oh, wow. They were off the racing surface here. And no yellow off of that one. Right there it was, though. Oh, man. All right. Well, back up here onto the track. You've got Vinny Todd, 1, 2. Then you got a stack up. Bob, Hanover, Steven, Keith, Paul, John, Thomas, Charlie. Yeah, let's keep going. Mike, Caden, Daniel, Corey. All right, here sandwiched together. Man, Jeff and Dave gonna have to figure out how to get back up there. Chris Walker at the tail end, but let's get up here too. Battle for the lead. Man, we got battles all over here tonight already. Oh no, Steven! Steven getting loose too as well. He's gonna cut some grass. Oh, wow. No yellow. Did he just snap? Yeah, it just snapped on him. It sure did. Wow, and the yellow is out now. Oh, that is gonna bring us here to the yellow. It looks like, oh, what happened to Hanover? Did he snap out of 2? He did. He got loose and right down into Keith. Oh no, and I just interviewed him too. No, and a hard lick into the wall. Ouch. Oh, man, Keith, innocent bystander on that one. Man, oh, man. Ah. Yeah, Hanover just snapped, and Keith just right there, nowhere to go. And Keith's going to just take a hard lick into the wall. Hanover's going to take a hard lick into the wall as well. Parts flying everywhere. Oh, looks like we've got some takers down pit road here. Looks like Bob's going to stay out. He'll lead his first lap. The Tide going to lead pretty much everybody else down pit road here. I do believe Chris is going to be back on the lead lap. Yes, he is. So everybody will be back on the lead lap this time by. Wow. They've got about 61 laps to go, though, so I still don't know if they can. It'll be even closer now on fuel. Bob's going to grab a bonus point. He's going to lead a lap. Man. All right, everybody coming back out onto the racetrack here. Oh. You can't talk to Thomas. He's not in. How about we talk to John here real quick? Mr. Anderson. John Anderson, buddy, got a copy?
How you doing there, Mr. Joshua?
I'm doing all right. Well, you find yourself up to the 7th spot. You started 8th. You've been kind of bouncing up there here tonight. Been having a good run here this evening. But, man, it looks like everybody's having a problem here late into the race here. Man, these cars are snapping loose. What are you feeling down there tonight, buddy?
I'm feeling it's a little loose when you start the run, but after that, it tightens up pretty good. I'm having a lot of fun.
You're ready. You're ready to pull out the victory.
Yeah, you bet.
Well, you know, we still got about 60 laps to go. So, you know, John, anything can happen, man. So, you know, keep going one lap at a time, man. One lap, one car at a time. You know what needs to be done. But, you know, when you get around other drivers, I'm sure you're feeling that aero tight, aero push. And you really got to be careful. Yeah.
Yeah, it gets really tight. Somebody gets outside of me in a turn. I'm really tight. Starts tightening up really bad.
All right. Well, good luck down there, John. Keep it going. Like I said, one lap at a time, one car at a time, man. You got this. Good luck, buddy.
Hey, brother.
Hey,
Enjoy the show.
Yep. All right. We'll get him back down there to the quiet room, and we are going to pull down another driver here. If the lights are not off yet. They are not. Go ahead and pull down Todd here tonight. Todd McGregor, buddy, got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Hey, Todd, well, you're in 5th right now, started 4th, and, man, there's a, it looks like it's a handful here tonight. What do you got to do out here, buddy?
Well, there was a lot of wrecking on that last caution here before that, but we're just going to try to hang in there. This is a good track for me, and got a couple of fast guys up here that like to rub pretty close, so they might wreck out. Who knows?
All righty, well, I guess we'll see what happens, Todd. Good luck. Still plenty of laps left here, Kansas, so anything can happen.
Yeah, we should be able to make it on fuel by here if it, you know, have to kind of watch it, but we're going to be pretty close.
Okay. All righty, Todd. Well, good luck down there, buddy.
Appreciate you.
Appreciate you. All right, get it back up there to his team. And the lights are off, so we will not be able to get anybody else up here. Bob, though, leading the way. Bob did not come down. He's been out here now at about 10 laps. When we get the green, it'll be about 11 laps. We got Mike to his inside. We got Caden, Vinny, Paul, Todd, Charlie, John, Thomas, Corey, Jeff, Daniel, Dave, Steven, Hanover, Chris, and Keith. That is, of course, rounding out the 17-car field. All right, pace car is down and away and into the start zone once again. And it looks like Bob going to be on the loud pedal, but going to have to take it easy because he's on a little bit older tires. But green back out once again. Lap number 83 here tonight. Oh, man, looks like Vinny got a peek. Here comes Caden to the inside. Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. You got 3 wide up front. Mike in the lead, though. Caden in the middle. Bob on the outside. Caden getting a little tight. Mike up front. Mike is going to lead his first lap here tonight. They are 4 wide at Kansas. Now back to 3. Whoa. Oh, Todd into the wall. Oh, Jeff getting loose. I think that was Jeff. Yeah, that was Jeff. Oh, man. Kind of hanging out right here up in the front. 3 wide back here. Thomas, Taylor, Jeff, and Dave. Thomas looks like backed out of it a little bit. Did not like the 3 wide. Probably a smart thing. Well, we got a pretty good shot here on John. Seeing a lot of the cars here. See if I can get another view of this. Probably won't be able to, but... Ooh, John getting loose. Oh, Jeff coming up on John. And they are, Jeff is flying. Whoa. A bit of Doran going on there, looks like. All right, man. Corey now over to the 6th spot. Charlie right up ahead of him. Charlie making some late race moves. Charlie started in 3rd. He's been really up inside of the top 3, top 5 most of the race. Like Thomas Taylor, John Anderson, Todd McGregor, all right here. Ooh, looks like Jeff got loose-goosey there again. Ooh. PK up front. Well, for now, let's see who's going to lead it. I think PK got that lap away from Mike. PK on the bottom, Mike on the high side, Mike back to 2nd, Bob under fire from Caden and Dave now. And Charlie. And Corey. And Jeff. Well, let's just keep it going. Why not? Something's going on with Steven as well. I think he is down pit road. Oh, maybe he's thinking not enough fuel. Strategy call possibly. Could be. Dave Hunt down to the inside of Bob Lacavara for the 4th spot. Steven is coming back out. They have got a knuckle sandwich going on up here, though. Bob, Charlie, Corey, Caden, Jeff, Todd, Thomas, all right here together. Steven on the bottom. Ooh, Corey all over the back end of the 5, though. Oof. Beyond Corey here. Oh, Caden and Jeff doing some door, and Bob up into the wall. Yeah. Oh, it looks like Keith has called it a night here, folks. No. It looks like Steven is now 2 laps down, though. But, I mean, anything can happen to get back on the lead lap for sure. Looks like Jeff's going to try to make a pass over the Growmaster 45 of Corey Moore for 6. Corey's still on the outside. Dave Hunt down to the bottom here for 2nd. Driving around the 707 of Mike Whitaker. We got a lot of racing to go. Over 40 laps. Take a look at it here. 49 laps. So still a lot can happen in 49 laps. Todd McGregor right there. You think they're going to get loose and they don't, and then when you don't think they're going to get loose, the car just snaps. So each lap definitely different from the last lap, I've noticed. One lap they're fine, the next lap they're all over the place. We are going to keep an eye on it. We're out here on Corey because we get a bigger view. You can pretty much see almost everybody. Not everybody, but almost everybody. Thomas Taylor, Caden, Don, Danny, Daniel, Chris Walker, Hanover. Hopefully Hanover's feeling a little better. Not in team speed, but let's hope he is feeling a little better. Ty McGregor is going to make the pass over Corey Moore. Like Caden back here battling John Anderson now for 10th. Bob. I think that's Bob. No, that's Vinny. Sorry, Bob. Vinny. Back here in 13th, coming up on Chris Walker. That would be for 12th. Well, up front, PK right now having it his way. Got PK, Dave, Charlie, Mike, Bob, Jeff, Todd, Corey, Thomas, John Anderson, Caden, Chris, Vinny, Daniel, Hanover, and Steven. Now, Steven did pit roughly 7 laps ago, so that is why he is at the tail end and 2 laps down. Looks like we just had a pass. Yeah, Jeff around Bob. Under fire from Todd now. Lap number 99. All right, well, let's kind of see what's going on. Thomas Taylor coming around John Anderson. Has got his eyes set on Corey Moore. Todd McGregor coming up on Bob for 6th. Aiden coming up on John Thomas and Corey as well. Vinny right behind them. Let's get on John here so we can keep an eye on this. Corey, didn't Greg tell you to stay off the wall? I don't think he listens very well, Greg. Good battle though back here. All right, 39 laps to go, folks. Okay, leading the way with Dave and Charlie. 1, 2, 3, Mike in 4th, Jeff in 5th, Todd in 6th, Bob 7th. You still got John Anderson, Caden Henry, Corey Moore, Vinny, Thomas Taylor, right all here together. This is about where the battle is right now. Got Stephen Lane trying to work around Chris Walker, not for position, but for a position for a position on track. That is not for position itself, though. And Braden out there rooting on the leader. Well, the leader right now, Braden, is Mr. PK. Got about a little over a half a second lead. We're just really trying to keep an eye out on the battles here. Make sure nobody, you know, gets into the wall. Corey. No, I'm not picking on Corey. It's just every time I get on him or I look around him, he's tagging the wall. Corey's a good dude, though. looks like Vinny still trying to get around John Anderson here. And Stevens right behind him, too. Jeff and Mike now. Well, that was a quick battle. Jeff did get around Mike. Todd got around Mike. Now Todd and Jeff possibly going to go at it for fourth. Oh, we've got 8 likes. We hit 10 likes, folks. All right, well, we hit 10. Wow, that was quick. Thank you, everybody, for hitting that like button, winding down the final laps here. Well, the question is, though, fuel, can they make it? That is going to be the big question. We heard it was going to be close. It's going to be a yes and no type of deal. 28 lap stint run here for pretty much everybody. Bob's been out here, though, 36 laps, the longest. Steven has only been out here 18 laps, the shortest. So definitely a couple of different strategies. Jeff trying to get up there to Charlie, though. Charlie has caught the back end of Dave Hunt. Dave on the outside, close to the wall. Ooh. They've got a little bit too pushy, does keep it off the wall, but that did allow Charlie to get around him. Charlie up into second. Charlie's got a lap led as well already. Dave still looking to lead his first laps here, but looks like Vinny up into the 6th spot. Oh. And Vinny is moving. Left to his outside, Vinny. Upon Todd as well. Right behind them, you've got Mike Whitaker, Caden Henry, John Anderson a little bit further back. Hanover and Corey going at it toward the back here for about the 14th spot. Oh, Hanover into the wall. You've seen that one. And Vinny around Todd now for 4th. Is there enough fuel? Looks like Daniel Williams coming down pit road. Interesting. Charlie has caught the back end of Mr. PK, possibly for the lead as well. Even still yet picking them off one at a time. He's trying to get a lap back at least. Oh, Daniel Williams is a lap down now. He is coming back out onto the track, but I want to get back up here to PK and Charlie. He could have a battle for the lead. Dave under fire by Vinny. Vinny on the outside. Dave too far up into the wall. That allowed Vinny to get around him. Back up toward the front. Lap 115. side by side for the lead. Oh, Charlie got a little bit too much, caught a little bit too much of the apron. Or Charlie, yeah. Oof. Got him squirrely. Oof. On McGregor. Hayden, Dave falling back 2 spots. Tied. Hayden. Dave, Jeff. Oh, they are all sandwiched right here together. Hayden to the inside of Todd, Jeff to the inside of Dave. Looks like Corey Moore has taken it behind the wall here. Did not see that coming. Chris Walker in his pit box. 3 wide for the lead. Good Lord Almighty. Charlie right up the, or Vinny right up the gap. Charlie at the bottom. PK on the outside. Wow. Oh. Well, that has really closed the gap now. Caden coming up on Charlie. Oh, tires. Ooh, Caden pushing up. Oh, pushed a little bit too far up. Almost got into Charlie. And Paul. Oh, no. Paul way up top. And he takes back over the lead. Charlie into second. Trying to hold off Caden, though. Ooh, Dave. Jeff, right there together as well. Side by side. Aiden and Charlie still for P2. And you've got Jeff and Dave going at it back here as well for 6th. PK under fire from Todd. Getting back up here to those. A little bit of rubbing going on up here with Caden and Charlie. Well, at the stripe, that is gonna be though, folks. 20 laps remain here tonight at Kansas. I still don't know what in the world is gonna happen. Bob down pit road. He was out there the longest, so golly. Alright. Up on Charlie. Can Todd catch him? Oh, they're in 5th. Got Jeff breathing down his neck. 19 to go. Not really worried about Vinny right at the moment. Do want to know, though, if drivers are saving at all. Vinny has been out here. Let's see. Vinny, Hayden, Charlie, Todd. Pretty much the top 10 have been out here 42 laps. So I think it's going to be a lot closer on fuel than what we really think. Jeff under fire here. My PK, Dave. Steven is right behind him. Not for position. Hayden trying to run down Vinny, though. Man, oh man. Nail biter, folks. Well, it looks like Steven is going to get around Paul, but man, Steven needs a miracle. He needs at least to get one lap back and, you know, get a yellow or something, or a couple of yellows. Right now, it is not looking like we're going to have one, and I don't see anybody else coming down pit road. 15 laps to go. You get down to, you know, 10 to go roughly. You've already made your bed. You're going to have to stay out and just take a chance. I think that's what Vinny and Caden was doing, is just kind of hanging back, saving fuel, just to make sure they had enough to make it. If oh, PK into the wall. That is going to put Mike to the inside. And then Mike is going to make the pass over Paul. Like Hanover and Thomas Taylor, Chris Walker right here together as well. Chris is a lap down, so that's not for position, but that is a battle on the track, so keep an eye on it. Looks like PK down pit road. Ooh. 13 to go. Definitely now going to be close, I think. 48 lap stint run here. It'll be 49 here at the stripe. I do not see anybody else, though, at the moment down pit road. Chris has been out here 11 laps now. Daniel 14, John 10, Bob 6. Steven has been out here 39, but he can make it. I am beginning to wonder if our leaders are going to be able to make it. Honestly, I think, you know, if Vinny and Caden saved enough, then they might have enough fuel, but man. Don't see a whole lot going on. Well, it's 10 to go. You've already made your bed now, guys. You can't pit now. $55 to 60 laps. That's going to be close. Only a second and a half ahead of Caden. Caden 1.8. 2 seconds ahead of Charlie. Todd was he's right there at about 3/10 behind Charlie for third. So good to have a battle for third between Charlie and Todd. Jeff at about a second. Ooh, Jeff hit the wall again. And that hurts. Sounds like nails on a chalkboard. John coming upon Daniel. Couple of lap cars. That would be a battle for position for 11. Oh, man. Eddie down to 159 miles an hour. Wow. And it looks like John gonna try and get around Daniel here for 11th. He will. Now John's got his eyes set on Chris Walker for a top 10. Chris started in 10th, or in 12th. Found himself, you know, a lap or two down early, and then was able to get back on the lead lap. Potential battle up here, though, for third. In the 40 and the 71, Charlie and Todd. We are at that 6 to go mark, though, folks. And here we go. A battle for third. 71 in the 40. And the 71 is going to make the pass over the 40, but 40 of Charlie going to fight back. Uh-oh. Something happened to Todd. Charlie back up into third. Todd fell back to fourth. Ooh. Don't know what happened there. Ron Anderson, Chris Walker now battle back here. The top 10. Todd is going to make the... Oh, Chris tagging the wall. Paul right behind him, also a lap down, so he is going to fight for a couple of spots here. Around Chris Walker, he's got his eye set now on the 56 of John Anderson. That would be for the 10th position. Thomas Taylor is the last driver on the lead lap up here in 9th. Eddie going to hit the stripe and make it 3 laps to go here tonight. Good battle, though. Charlie and Todd got to get right here for third. Kenny and Caden's kind of checked out right now. 2 laps to go. Good battle for third. And Charlie hold off Todd. One more time around. We will be at the Purple Heart Homes white flag. 501c3. Battle back here too, it looks like. Bruin, Dave Hunt, Michael Whitaker. That would be a battle. That is a battle for 6. All right. Well, Vinny taking the Purple Heart Homes. 1 to go. 501c3 nonprofit. Mission honor those who serve by providing housing solutions and employment opportunities for veterans. Core values: commitment to excellence, integrity, compassion, teamwork, and respect. Purple Heart Homes also raises awareness, mobilize communities, and to create safe housing solutions. For more information, purplehearthomeusa.org. Out of turn number 4, Vinny Maestas gonna win it here tonight in the battle for third. Todd coming around Charlie. Charlie going back to the bottom. I don't know who got it. I think Todd got it. Wow. Todd got it at the line for third. What a battle. Right there at the line, Todd had the run on the outside and took it. Todd McGregor, final podium spot here tonight. What a finish by those two. Man, Vinny Estes, of course, winning it here tonight. Caden in that P2 spot. Todd McGregor in third. Vinny going to burn it up here on the front stretch here tonight. We know it. We're going to step aside, get the top 3 down here for the MaxspeedTV TV poster race show. So hang tight, folks. We will be right back. Hang on just a second. righty, folks. Well, I've caught up with the top 3 here tonight. We're going to go ahead and pull up Todd McGregor here this evening. Todd of the, Caterpillar, as my brother calls it. The Caterpillar Quick and Load 71, man. We was just talking down there. You had a moment. You overcame it. We'll talk about it. But, man, what a race there between you and Charlie. Because, I mean, you caught him, got around him, and then all of a sudden you went back. But like I said, we'll talk about that, man. Talk about your overall run out here tonight and how you overcame that major adversity there at the end, man.
Yeah, that was almost a big oopsie. But no, the first stint was pretty uneventful. I mean, got to run up front there and filling out the track really more than anything, and seemed to have pretty decent tire where it stayed with you. It felt like, I mean, the lap times dropped off, but everybody's at the same time did. But second stint was pretty decent. And then we got into the final one, and that caution came out, and it was going to be good on fuel. And I got back in the pack, and man, that car just did not like the dirty air for sure. Kind of made my way around that, but Charlie and I were racing for third, and I hit third gear coming across the start finish line instead of fifth, and through the chutes for sure.
Oh.
Thought I blew it up, but we shifted out of it and was able to catch him and run a good clean race with him though.
Yeah, I mean, what a finish out there. Of course, we knew it was going to come down. You come in 1 point behind, or he come in 1 point behind you for third, and now you're going to finish ahead of him in the race. But we'll see how everything stacks up going into the final race next week. But tonight, Kansas, usually it's one groove. It's that wall. You get up there by that wall, and that's where it was at. But I noticed tonight, one lap would be good, and the next lap, it would be totally different. And the next lap, it'd be different. Then the next lap, it'd be... Each lap was different here tonight.
It was a little bit. You had to hit it just right, and, I mean, I had to kind of, just let it float into the corner almost, but... I started shifting towards the last 20 laps of that run and trying to get some time off the bottom and not want to eat up my tires. Yeah. But kind of curious as what my tire wear was. I guess I can look here, but I was down to 55% on the front right. So I was digging. I was definitely digging. Yeah. So, but no, it was a good race. I'm unfortunately going to have to miss the season finale. I think I've got to go in Kansas City again, but I might be able to get home in time. We're gonna see.
I might be late, but I'm gonna definitely try to get in, at least toward the end of the race, because I got to work. But hey, they got Phoenix next week. Phoenix is not an easy track.
No, it's not.
Going into next week though, if you're able to make it, talk about it. If you're not able to make it, what are these guys gonna have to contend with next week at Phoenix?
Well, it's the small tricky triangle, it's the small Pocono, and it's you can cut the corner there out of one pretty quick, and it's but it's rough riding off that transition.
Yeah.
And it's going to come down to probably tire wear again at that track, but it'll be a good one. Yeah. It'll be fun. Charlie's probably going to get me. I'm not sure how this works with the. I should have gained some bonus points here, but I think if he races, I know there's a drop or 3 drops or something like that, but it's going to be, it'll be fun.
Yeah, definitely.
Be exciting.
Oh, yeah, definitely. So, with Todd, awesome job in the third. A very hard-fought third out here tonight. So,
that's a blast, man. This is fun.
Yeah. So, awesome job out here tonight, buddy. Final thought, shout-out, thanks you want to give before you go celebrate, buddy.
Nope, everything's great.
All
Best thing about this is you don't have to go home and work on the car.
Right, you just get ready for next week if you're racing.
That's right. That's it. Yep. I got a pit crew that they take care of everything for me.
Oh yeah, that works out. It's called iRacing.
Yes, it is. Yes,
all righty, son. Well, awesome job,
guys. Be careful,
buddy.
yes.
Oh, I'll try, definitely, bud.
Thank you, fellas.
All right, well, that is Todd McGregor out here tonight. Caden Henry in the second spot here. We're gonna go ahead and bring him up here tonight. Caden, well. You came up, a spot short, to, make it 4 in a row. But, hey, you were coming up on Vinny. You and Vinny kind of hung back there for a little bit. I would imagine to save a little bit of tires and fuel. But, talk about it out here tonight, Kansas. Looks like it was, you know, a rough going for, you know, some drivers out here tonight. And we got to hear from you, buddy. How are you feeling now that it's over with?
Kind of relieved because I'm sure if you keep on winning, it's like, man, he's got to stop sometime. Well, I stopped, so ain't gotta worry about breaking a win streak or anything like that. But the car, it was really tight, and it built even tighter throughout the run. So I tried to save the right front on the last run, but trying to get past PK and Charlie there with like 25, 20 to go, whatever it was. I mean, I burned it up. The pace that I had was gone, and I was just kind of stuck matching Vinny there the last 20 laps or so.
So getting around him, there was no way you could have caught Vinny.
I mean, I don't know what had happened, but I had tried to make a couple moves, and the front end, I mean, even if you were within a car width behind somebody and like a car width diagonal behind them, the nose would just still wash up incredibly bad. So I mean, I had no like bite off the corner to kind of project my car where I wanted to go.
Damn. Yeah, it looked like one lap it was fine. The next lap y'all were in some trouble, and then the next lap it'd be all hunky dory, and then the next lap it'd be all squirrely again. It seemed like every lap here tonight was different, and that's usually not Kansas.
Yeah, I was hoping for the track to be warmer, but I mean, it is what it is. You kind of get that with a night race, and I can't really be upset where I finished because I still had a good run. The car felt good in clean air. It's just getting the clean air is the hard part.
Getting that dirty air really took a toll on some drivers out here tonight. We seen it throughout the whole race. So, you know, awesome job. You know, you finished right where you started. Second, awesome run out here tonight. One more race for the season next week at Phoenix. How do you feel about Phoenix, the mini tricky triangle, as everybody calls it?
I'm excited for it. It's at nighttime, so it'll probably be easier to drive than during the day. I'm not that great in the day, but I'm usually pretty handy around there at night. So I want to win that track just because I enjoy driving it. But I mean, we'll see. You know, Vinny's fast, Charlie, Todd, Jeff, PK. I mean, you know, we got the 7 or 8 of us that can show up and win any given week.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Anybody can win at any given week. You know, it's all about how the cards play. You know, so you just don't know going into race by race. So, you know, I am going to be late next week, but I will definitely try to get, you know, at least the tail end of the race. That way we can crown the champion and do all that. We probably know who it's going to be, but we can't do that until, you know, after the race. But you know, awesome job out here tonight, Caden, man. Get ready for Phoenix next week, buddy. Final thought, shout-outs, thanks you want to give before you go celebrate, bud?
Say just the normal shout-outs. Bob putting on the league, you know, all the guys that come out here and, you know, race hard and still leave enough room for us to, you know, we beat and banged a little bit tonight, but it was still fun. You know, it's fun to race hard and, you know, come out here and not have torn up race cars. And I enjoy that, being able to go out there and make contact, and, you know, we're not roughing each other up and whatnot, but we are at the same time. So, you know, it's all fun and games.
Yep. And I think a lot of people beating banged up on the wall more than anything out here tonight. Boy, they're going to have to change the wall at Kansas.
Oh, yeah. I knocked it down quite a few times.
Yeah, you weren't the only one. All right, Cade, we'll go celebrate your P2 here tonight, buddy. We'll see you hopefully next week.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right. Well, that is going to bring us to our winner here tonight. Vinny Estes grabbing another victory on top of his already 1,000 he's got this season. No, I'm just playing, Vinny. Another victory out here tonight, down to the last man. Awesome job. This marks your 6th win, I do believe, if my math is correct. Yeah, your 6th win of the season. You had a 79-point lead coming into tonight over Jeff, but Vinny, talk about it, because even though you led a lot of laps and you started on pole, you won both stages. It wasn't without a fight, man. Talk about your struggles, your ups and downs, and how you overcame adversities out there here on the track to come out victorious here tonight again, buddy.
Yes, sir. Thank you. It was I had a lot of fun tonight, man. That high line was better than I thought it would be in the long run. So I really tried to take advantage of that and staying up there and, keeping it from anybody else, basically running setting the race pace. So I had a few battles with Jeff and I think Caden and PK, and it was all clean. It was great racing. So as far as like the strategy, obviously it changed at the end for stage 2. Having that caution, I think, is pretty early, if I remember correctly. So, yeah, it was all good racing, hard racing, hard fought, a lot of tire management. Definitely could have burned them up the first 15, 20 laps. So,
Yeah.
glad I was able to overcome that.
Well, kind of talk about it real quick because you, during that last run there, you kind of held back a little bit. Was that the game plan all along after the caution? Just kind of hold back, save a little bit of your stuff, save some fuel if you had to, and then make your final run back up toward the front?
Yeah, originally I was going to try to set the race pace and spread them out a little bit and then slowly come off and start conserving a little bit. Then the caution came out. Still did the same thing. Wanted to kind of spread the field out and feel it out and get out as far as I can so I could slow down and, basically take my time into the corners and stuff. But yeah, that was originally the plan. It was still pretty early for me to do that. It was still short, I think short or pretty close on fuel. It was close on fuel. Me and Kaden were talking a little bit and we both kind of just sandbagged a little bit and let the field kind of do its thing, not get too involved and kind of just let everybody go by. It was kind of rough. Everybody was trying to make passes and I didn't want to get caught up in that. So did Caden. So once we felt out the pace was kind of mellowing out a little bit, that's when we both, were kind of in that same mindset. And that's when I started taking off and trying to pick one by one and not push too much because I knew that everybody was going to slowly, react to the tire wear and stuff. And that's exactly what happened. So I think about halfway through that stage, I started feeling did have to make some sacrifice to the tires. So they were getting a little hot. So I did get out front, a little worried. I thought I burnt them up too much, but slowly started coming back again. So I got very consistent. And then Caden was right there on point too. We were both talking. His times are very close to mine. But same strategy, man. We're right there.
Yeah, I mean, it was definitely close. We were kind of wondering what was going on down there. But, hey, y'all managed to do it on fuel 60-lap run there. That was definitely close. But I think y'all had enough, I don't think y'all had enough to go any more laps, But, nevertheless, man, we got one more race. You going into that race. We can't officially crown you as the champion tonight, but – going into the championship race next week, probably just a consistent finish. I mean, you could probably start in park and you'd still be good, but you're not like that. How do you feel about Phoenix, though?
Is it with the dog leg or without?
I believe so. I believe it's with the dog leg.
All right. Definitely only had a few races there. I don't think I'm too good there. Excuse me. But with the dog leg, it's a little tricky. But I definitely I might not make that race first off, but if I do, I'll probably just putt around and play it safe and try to get some points. I don't want to, wreck out and not get those bonus points because they're pretty important. But I think I should have it pretty locked in this season. I don't think we need to worry too much. Today I was definitely worried about it. Last week I had a bad race at Daytona, so I'll try to make up for it.
Yeah, make it up for it. And just next week, see kind of what happens there. You made up for it from tonight, definitely. So awesome win out here tonight, Vinny. Of course, get ready for Phoenix, the championship race next week, buddy. Like I was telling everybody, I am going to be late. I got to work. So, but I'll try to at least catch the tail end of it, crown a champion and get all that squared away and get ready for the next season. But, awesome job, awesome win out here tonight, Vinny. Final thought, shout outs, thanks you want to give before you go celebrate your victory out here tonight, buddy.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much. Definitely want to shout out to DRS and the whole gang that's involved and you guys with the broadcasting. I want to shout out to Purple Heart Homes. I never do that. I always forget. Caden for second place, and I think it was Todd who got third.
Yeah,
top three. Shout out to top three. So
he held off Charlie barely.
yeah, good racing,
yeah.
man. All right.
So,
shout out to you guys. All right.
All righty, Vinny. We'll go celebrate your victory out here tonight. We thank you for those kind of words, buddy. We'll see you next week. Hopefully.
Sure thing.
Thank you.
See ya.
See ya. All right. Well, that is going to do it here for our interviews here tonight. What a great race it was out here this evening. We're going to get down here to the unofficial results. We're going to get the admin stuff down here tonight, and I don't know why that keeps doing that, but here we go. Actually, let me go with another one here real quick. I can do it a little bit better on this one. Results show. Here we go. Vinny Mayes just grabbing the win out here tonight. That is his 6th win of the season. Caden Henry there in second. Todd McGregor third. Charlie in fourth. Jeff fifth. Dave sixth. Mike seventh. Hanover in eighth. Thomas in ninth. And Paul Cromer rounding out the top 10. John Anderson at 11th, Chris Walker 12th, Daniel Williams 13th, Bob Locavara 14th. Stephen Lane had a really good run out here tonight, and unfortunately he's going to finish 2 laps down, but he had a great car, great run out there for Stephen. Fortunately, he will finish back in 15th, but great run by Stephen. Corey Moore in 6th. He took it behind the wall here tonight late into the race as well. Keith Handlin likewise. And Fred Williams did not start here tonight. But again, our winner here this evening will be, as we get it up here, Vinny Mayestis grabbing the win out here tonight. Of course, off tomorrow night, folks, a double broadcast Saturday. Not a double broadcast. Well, it's a double back-to-back with OP. They're mini-series right here on MaxspeedTV, TV, and then Sunday night, if I am able to make it back in time, a lot of work coming up here, but we should have a double broadcast going on Sunday with myself at SRU and then Steven doing it at SRA, so make sure you tune in for both of those if I am, of course, able to do it. But thank you, everybody, for tuning in here tonight. A big shout-out to Bob, Hanover, and Mike for doing all they do over here at DRS to keep this going. Great racing here tonight. You didn't know what was going to happen lap after lap. So, great racing by these guys. And until next time, stay safe. Thank you all again, folks, and have a good night.